Sponsored by Natex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Live, it is our town, Monticello. Now, obviously looking a little bit different than previous years, but we're going to make the most of it. We still want to highlight the great city of Monticello, and we're doing it on what an incredible weather day. And we're going to be talking to these guys back here that got some pork and the Illinois pork producers coming up. But the weather is incredible, and I'm going to be giving you drone shots throughout our day here as well. But here's the great news. On the satellite radar picture, nothing going on. I mean, I'm talking clear skies. I'm talking temperatures that are just perfect out here after what we have seen lately has been some very warm weather, but colder air coming in and lots of sunshine for the weekend. We'll talk more about it coming up as we come to you live from our town, Monticello. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Downtowns are shutting down streets. Also, restaurants can open back up. What that looks like in one city.
Now that we've had a positive test, we are a little bit more heightened, have a heightened awareness.
This county in central Illinois is just now reporting its first positive case of COVID-19. What it's doing to keep that number low. And 2 teenagers overdosed on the same thing. The warning police have about the Hulk drug.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
This week's all been planning to get us here for tonight and this weekend.
It's the day thousands of businesses have been waiting for. Phase 3 of the reopening of Illinois. Good evening, I'm Paul CICCHINI. It means restaurants and bars can allow outdoor seating, retailers and salons can open their doors with some restrictions. It's all part of the governor's Restore Illinois plan. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in downtown Champaign. Now, Courtney, it doesn't look like too many people are behind you, but I've heard from some folks that a lot of restaurants and bars have been quite crowded.
Yeah, you can see behind me there's not a ton of people, as you mentioned, and maybe it's not a normal crowd like you would see back months ago on a Friday night, but there is a decent amount of people trickling in here, and there have been some businesses downtown that opened up a lot earlier today, and some opened later this afternoon, and as you can see behind me, there is a mixture of less tables and chairs out here than maybe you would normally see on some of these patios. Now, lots of these businesses, they changed their hours to allow more time for cleaning and to accommodate for less business as well. And city inspectors are coming by, or have been coming by throughout the day, to give them approval or to just check in with them about their plans. Many of these locations have already been offering curbside pickup, and I talked to a few who say they were having success with that alone, but they're thrilled to have this new option.
We're doing a reservation website, which is something we've never done before, which I think people will actually like. It allows us to keep track of everything better and, not get overwhelmed. We're going to slowly bring stuff back, try new specials. The silver lining in this whole thing is it's allowed us to kind of take a step back and look at things from a different standpoint.
Now, if you are making plans to come out to one of these restaurants, remember that hours are different than before. Some businesses, especially specifically in Champaign, they are required to close by 10 o'clock, but they will be staying that way for at least the next few days until they meet on Monday to reconvene about that plan. Urbana businesses, on the other hand, can maintain their normal hours of operation. And even though things do look somewhat normal here at these businesses, there are some changes you need to be aware of, including if you see someone that you know sitting at another table nearby, you can't go walk up to them because of those restrictions, or you're at least asked by the restaurants to comply with staying at your seat. Reporting in Champaign, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Yeah, it's nice to see people out and about again, and of course, it's important to follow those restrictions. Courtney, thanks. Well, restaurants weren't the only places to open today. Retailers did too, and that includes Marketplace Mall in Champaign. Customers lined up to get inside when it opened this morning at 11. There are hand sanitizing stations around the mall, and stores have to enforce social distancing. Food court is closed for dine-in, but people can get takeout. Play areas and the carousel are closed. The mall is open until 7 tonight. People in Springfield also went to check out some of their favorite stores. WCIA 3's Cole Hankey has more.
The start of Phase 3 meant one thing for many in Springfield: shopping. The parking lots were not completely full, but the shoppers who came out today were happy to do so.
Many of the shoppers I spoke with today were happy to see that their favorite stores were reopening. And they said that they'll have no problems going in to shop as long as people are following those safety guidelines.
I think everybody should be very careful and follow the wearing the masks, and but I'm ready. I think everybody's ready to get out there and start getting back to normal.
While some of the bigger stores like Dick's Sporting Goods or Kohl's were open to the public today, other big-name corporate stores did not open right away. Stores like Macy's or Marshall's are not opening until early on in June. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey.
A survey from the University of Illinois Springfield found almost 70% of the 1,400 people surveyed are comfortable going to shop at small retail stores in June. Over the past 24 hours, 1,600 more people in the state have tested positive for COVID-19. That brings the total number of cases to more than 117,000. 86 more people have died, bringing the total number of deaths to more than 5,000. We have new information tonight. We now know the identity of a man whose body was found in the Sangamon River yesterday. The coroner's office says 55-year-old Larry Noblin of Springfield is the man who went missing near Wheelan Park in Riverton Sunday morning. Early autopsy results suggest drowning was his cause of death. There is no evidence of injury. Taylorville police arrested 2 people suspected of dealing a dangerous drug that led to 2 teenagers overdosing. That drug is being called the Hulk. Police believe it's Xanax mixed with fentanyl. The officer who made the arrest said the drug looks like a bar of Xanax, except it's green. The samples the police department had were sent for testing to see if fentanyl was causing complications. Facebook brings people together in many ways. How it gathered an entire town for good during this pandemic. Plus, as the state starts to reopen, one county has reported its first case of COVID-19. It's warning to others.